Welcome to the Nerd Party.
Hello, I'm Charlene Schmidt.
I'm Patrick Schmidt.
We just watched Lines of Communication, episode 11 of season 4 of Babylon 5. It's time to babble to 5.
If you weren't my co-host, I swear I'd kill you.
Hey, look, you were the one who woke me up in the middle of the night wearing my jammy jams, and you didn't even notice how cute I looked. This is ridiculous. What do you want?
We're going to shoot a Babble for 5.
Okay, so we converted the room into a newsroom now. We're going to have the voice of the resistance.
Yes, we did our redecorating and now we're good to go.
Sheridan is so cute when he has an idea that really excites him.
It is kind of adorable.
Also, sort of a little cute is Sheridan being a little overprotective of Delenn and her slamming it right back in his face saying, look, don't forget what I was and who I am and what I can do. Yeah, she can take care of herself, thank you very much, and prove that in this episode.
Yeah, not only can she take care of herself, she can be her own general if she needs to be.
Not a terrible strategist, especially for religious caste. Take that, warriors.
She has been reading some books along the way.
She's probably learned some things. I mean, a war will do that to you, probably.
Well, and with an impending civil war on Minbar, it's probably a good idea to know a couple military strategies.
And you know what? It's always that annoying new guy guesting on the show who's going to lead to trouble. Is it not?
Linear 2.0 is a
He was dumb. What dealing with the Drakh.
It was a bad move to get involved with them in the first place.
Yep.
As we learned.
Yep. And so confirmation that yes, the shadows aren't completely gone. We have their agents of chaos roaming about. And greater issues at hand now. Possibility of Minbari civil war. Delenn's got to go back home. Sheridan apparently has to be dangerous.
Delenn thinks she's domesticating Sheridan.
Oh, really?
Making him more peaceful and more deliberate, which is probably true, but at the same time, is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily. And you know what? I didn't quite see it in the same way.
What did you see?
I saw her noticing just how much he is holding back, putting on a front for everybody else. She's the one who can see through that. And she wants him to be dangerous. She knows that he needs to be dangerous to do the things no one else is willing to do to fight the next battle he's got to fight.
What did we say about her being attracted to power?
Okay, you might be right on that. Got to concede to that point. If she's not, in fact, attracted to power, she certainly has access and ability to be a part of it. Let's turn over to Mars and talk about another awesome lady, number 1. Wow, you do not with her. Unless you're Steven.
The thing is, I don't know how much control she actually had over that situation. Having Franklin there and having Marcus there has definitely boosted her and her stock, right?
Certainly, yes. This is doing a lot of good things. One, kind of giving a little more focus, I would say, to the Mars resistance, because it does seem if you are attacking civilians, you're losing that focus. Giving Babylon 5 some credibility. Now, also making big promises to the folks on Mars, but I feel that's long overdue, but also doable.
Franklin the General, geez, we have Delenn the General, now Franklin the General.
So it was very cool to see him do that with some accompaniment from Marcus.
Not a side that we've seen a lot from him before.
And if you get number 1's trust, you're in.
Apparently.
Yeah.
You're in more than one way.
Now who's making the bad jokes?
Exactly.
And you know what's so great is Marcus is giving Franklin advice. Touch passion when it comes your way, especially when it calls you by name, something like that. That ties in so much to how he has gone about his feelings for Ivanova. Just a really interesting angle on romance there from a guy who's never really had any, but it still works.
That's the thing about Marcus is even though he's not very successful, he is a romantic. He can see those kinds of things. He does have that kind of insight even if he doesn't always apply it in his own life. So one more quick thing. It does seem like now that the Shadow War has ended, that there are a lot more different smaller skirmishes that are going to eat up a lot of time. And one of the things I was struggling with in the first 15 minutes of this episode was, wait, what's going on now? Those boundaries start to blur really fast.
Yeah, I think that's what that was trying to convey, is who is on what side anymore. That is confusing. You can make a lot of mistakes that way.
Yeah, and that's what I'm afraid of for Babylon 5, but of course they won't. Babylon 5 will never screw up, right?
Oh, Babylon 5 never screws up ever on anything.
Nope, it's always
They're
been
perfect characters, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, let's close this line of communication, go to the next episode, and find out what happens next.
I'm ready. Can't wait. Hopefully you are too. And if you want to talk about this episode or anything before this episode, drop a comment. Just don't talk about anything after this episode because I don't know what's coming and I don't want to be spoiled.
That's right. And I am number one in this situation, and I will find a way to make you pay. I am the enforcer.
So we appreciate it, and thanks again to the Nerd Party, as always, for giving us this place and the time to do this.
Yes, and thank you for being a part of our community. Chat us up in the comments, and we look forward to doing it all again next week.
Bye.